There's not a lot, isn't it? Right, my lovelies. Find a nice comfortable seated position. You can sit with your legs crossed if you like. If that isn't comfortable for you, then you can have your legs out in front. Just focus on lengthening the crown of your head up towards the ceiling, that tailbone going down to the floor. And take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, feel yourself settle. Feel yourself come onto your mat, ready for your practice. Clearing your mind of the 3,000 things running around in there, sweeping them to the side. They'll still be there at the end, we'll come back to them then. Granting yourself permission to take this time for yourself. So just close your eyes. As you close your eyes, I want you to start to check in how your mind feels this evening, how your breath feels, how your body feels. And as you gently bring all of your awareness up to the crown of the head, you're just going to draw it down over your face, your jaw, your neck, your shoulders, making sure everything is as relaxed as can be. You're going to come down the spine, sitting tall, arms resting wherever is comfortable for you, legs wherever is comfortable for you, relaxed all the way down to the tips of the toes. And I want you to just bring your awareness to your breath coming in and out through both of your nostrils, just noticing how it feels. How are you breathing today? Is it a little bit shallow? Are you breathing more into the chest, more into the belly? No judgment, you're just witnessing, you're just noticing. And we're very gradually going to start to lengthen our breath. So I want you to take a deeper breath in and expand that belly. Start to fill yourself up with all that lovely air. Draw it all the way up into the chest, and then you exhale through the nose and everything comes out again. And again, take a nice long breath in, expand that belly, fill yourself up with energy all the way up into the chest, and then you exhale and relax out again. You're going to carry on breathing like this at the length of your breath. So drawing in energy with your breath, allowing your body to send that energy wherever it is needed, and then as you exhale, feel your body soften. Give yourself permission to let go of any tension, any stress, any tiredness. Couple more breaths like this. Lovely. On your next exhale, you're going to gently open your eyes. You're going to place a hand on each thigh and you're going to very gently just start to rock side to side. And then we're going to take it forwards and backwards. So you're going to circle round a little bit. Doesn't matter what way you're going. Just very gently. And move how your body needs to move. There's not a right or a wrong way to do this. Just gently waking up in the spine, nice and slowly. Keep with the long, slow breaths. Bless you. And exhaling. Lovely. Let's come to stillness here. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. We're going to do it the other way. So, everyone's going, I don't know which way I did it now. Gently side to side, and then just start to circle. So you're just working in. You can even bring your shoulders into it, your head into it. Just finding and listening to your body. Listen to whatever feels right. And then we come to stillness here. Take a deep breath in, lengthen. And exhale. Lovely. Hands at the side of the body. Let's lift them all the way up as we breathe in. As we exhale, gently bring them down again. And again, nice deep breath in, stretch up, hold them up. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. You're going to bring your left hand down to next to your hip and you're going to lift out of the right side of the waist and then gently lean over to the side, just coming into a side bend. Sit bones stay grounded and you're lengthening all the way up. Good, nice long breath here from the hip all the way up to the fingertips. And exhale. Good, take another deep breath in here. You're going to exhale and gently bring your chest forwards and just bring both hands down, just on the floor, just off to the left. Now if you've got both legs out, that's fine, just one hand either side of the leg. I want you to lift up on your fingertips and then as you exhale, just gently soften over. So it's not a deep bend here, we're just feeling it around the hips, waking up in the pelvis. Good, I'm going to slowly push myself up. I place my right hand on my left thigh. I take my other hand behind and then look over my left shoulder, adding a little twist from the waist. You can gently apply a little bit of pressure to that thigh if you want to come into the twist a little bit deeper, but be mindful that we're quite early on here. Taking a deep breath in and exhale. Lovely, let's inhale back towards the centre, hands at the side as we exhale. You're going to lift those arms up, palms come together, down in front of the heart space. Good, inhale, stretch up, look up, hold it up. Exhale and relax the shoulders down. I'm going to bring my thumbs down behind my head, I'm going to bring my gaze forwards. Now really press into those palms and then open your elbows out. You can have your thumbs just gently resting on your head, or if that's uncomfortable, you can lift the hands up a little bit. Take care not to arch in that lower back. Good, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hands down to the side. Lovely. Now if you've got your legs crossed, you're going to swap them round. You're going to cross them the other way. Always feels a bit weird this way, don't know why. Get those sit bones grounded down. Does not look comfortable.
My left and knees up.
Take a deep breath in, stretch up. Exhale, keep them up. Good, you're going to bring your right hand down to the side. You're going to lengthen out the left side of the waist and then gently come over to the side again. So we're not putting much weight on this hand here. It's more up than over. Feel that lovely stretch all the way down the side. Good. You're going to take one more breath in here. And then you're going to gently exhale and bring your chest forward. Both hands come down and you just come into a little diagonal forward bend here. You can have a little wiggle into it. You can hold it here. Come up on your fingertips, lengthen. And then exhale and slowly fold. Good. You're going to slowly push yourself up. You're going to bring your left hand to your right thigh and then roll your right shoulder back, gently looking behind you. You're not leaning back. The crown of the head stays up towards the ceiling, the spine is still tall. Just gently feel that twist here. Taking a long, slow breath in all the way up into the chest. And exhale. Lovely, let's inhale, bring that back towards the centre, relax the hands down. I'm going to lift both arms all the way up, link my hands together, and then bring them down in front of the chest. Good. Now imagine you're holding that big beach ball. You're pushing away, palms inwards. You're going to drop your chin to your chest. Notice any tension you might feel and really drop those shoulders down away from your ears. Expand the belly with your breath. Draw that breath all the way up into the chest. And exhale. Good. Inhale, stretch all the way up. And then exhaling down. Lovely. You're going to roll forwards, coming onto all fours, coming into your tabletop position. Finding those knees under your hips, your wrists under your shoulders, top of the feet on the mat. And before we do anything here, I want you to just gently rock forwards and back. So move your weight forwards and backwards. Pressing into those fingertips, pressing into the tops of the feet. So we're going to do a more fluid cat-cow tonight. So as I come forwards, I bend my arms, I scoot my chest forwards and I lengthen my tailbone towards the ceiling. And then as I exhale, I round through the back, bottom comes down towards the heels. I inhale and come forward, scooping the chest up, gently dropping the belly. And then as I exhale, I round back through, opening through the shoulders. So it's like a wave-like movement in the spine. Feel each individual little vertebrae opening up as you wave through the movement. And find what feels right for you. If this doesn't feel nice for you, then just come into your static cat-cow. Whatever feels good. Really opening out in the shoulders, lengthening through the lower back. We're going to do this one more time each way. And then just come back to our neutral spine. Holding it here, drawing up in that belly, pressing down into the floor. Lovely. I'm going to take my knees as wide as the mat, my toes touch together. I'm going to slowly just ease myself back into a child's pose. Now I quite like a little rock side to side as I do this, just gently easing back, and then I can bring my forearms down to the ground. Your head can come down to the ground, or you can stack your hands, Bring your head there so it's a little bit higher. But don't have all of your weight on your elbows. I want you to draw those elbows back. Draw those shoulders back away from your ears. Take any tension out of your neck and out of your shoulders. And as you're breathing here, you're expanding that belly, letting it expand down towards the floor, drawing that breath all the way up the spine, opening out in the top of the back. And then as you're exhaling, you're allowing your body to soften and release. So just think, you're fully supported here. You don't have to hold on to anything. You can allow yourself to completely give in to the surface beneath you. Long, slow breaths in. Long, slow breaths out. Lovely. You're going to press into those hands. Gently bring yourself up again and come back into your tabletop position. Drawing those knees underneath your hips. Spreading those fingertips. Now we're going to come into a little tabletop hover. So I want you to tuck your toes. I start off with my back nice and flat, drawing up in that core, arms are nice and straight, and press that chest away from the floor. With my toes tucked, I'm just going to lift my knees 2 inches off the floor, and I'm going to engage my core and feel the strength in the body here. Take a nice long breath in, keep that bottom low, back is flat, and exhale. Good. Now from here, I want you to push your bottom backwards. So it's almost like an active child's pose. The knees stay lifted, your head drops down between your arms. Take a deep breath in here, keep drawing in that core, and then exhale. Bring your knees down to the mat, top of the feet on the mat, sit back in a little child's pose. Good. Relaxing off in those wrists, circling them round if you need to. And if at any point you're doing anything that's uncomfortable, just come back to this lovely position here. Lovely. I'm going to draw myself forwards and I'm going to stretch my arms out in front. Coming onto my forearms, my bottom is going to be over my knees. Now we're going to come into a little puppy pose. So I start to bring my chest down towards the floor while keeping my bottom over my knees. You can keep your forearms there for a little bit of support, or you can lengthen them forwards and really feel that opening in the shoulders. So you can bring your chin down to the mat or your forehead down to the mat, whichever is more comfortable for you. Press down into those hands. Nice long breath in. And exhale. Lovely. One more breath in here. And exhale. Lovely. Let's bring our weight forwards. Now, our wrists are now in front of our shoulders. We're going to get ready for our first downward dog. So we're going to tuck our toes, gently rock forwards and backwards, and whenever you're ready, you're going to start to lift your knees, take your tailbone high, and then just start to find your downward dog here. Now, if you want to keep a little bend in the knees, you can. I want that head drop down, looking back towards your toes. And then gently straighten your right leg and bend your left leg. Hold it here. Draw up in that core, pull those shoulders down. Swap legs on your next breath. So bend your right knee, straighten your left leg. Good. Feel that stretch down the back of the leg. Good. Swap again. Inhale, we swap. Exhale, other leg. And again, one more time each side. Good. This time we're going to lift both of our heels up and then we gently push them both down towards the floor. It is not about getting your heels on the floor. It's finding your downward dog. Tailbone going up towards the ceiling, drawing up in the belly. Take a deep breath in here and exhale. Good. Knees come down, sit back in a child's pose. Give those wrists a little bit of a break. Nice deep breath in here. Remember, this is still just the warm-up. And exhale. Good. Now, we're going to come forwards. We're going to lift all the way up. We're going to come back up into our downward dog. So our tailbone goes high. Our head drops down and we look back towards our toes. Remember, you always have the option to have a little bend in the knee here. Now, I'm going to bring my right knee down to the mat underneath my hip. Drop it down to the mat and then come down so both feet are still down, so you're stretching out with the leg behind. I'm going to turn my right leg 90 degrees behind me, and then I come into a gate pose, turning towards the left side of the room. My right hand is on the floor, my left leg is planted down, and I can lift my top arm all the way up towards the ceiling. Good. Now, press down into the foot, press down into the hand, reach up with the arm. Take a deep breath in here, and then exhale and hold. Good. One more breath in here, and then we exhale. We bring our hand down, we turn the leg back, and then from here we push back up into our downward dog. So we lift the knee, tailbone goes high. Now you know what's coming on the other side. Let's take a breath in here first and exhale. Lovely. Slowly bring that left knee down to the mat. Plant everything down, toes tucked at the back. I'm going to turn my left knee 90 degrees and then I tilt onto the side, lifting my right arm up towards the ceiling. Right leg is straight. Take a nice deep breath in here and exhale. Good. One more breath in here. Exhale and gently lower. Turn back to the front. We come into our downward dog. Lifting both legs up. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Okay, left leg lifts up for a little three-legged dog. You stretch up, heel comes up towards the ceiling. Toes down towards the floor. We're going to step through for a low lunge. So I tuck the knee underneath as I draw my weight forwards, planting the foot at the front of the mat. Now, if it doesn't make it, it's fine. Just grab a hand on the back of that calf, give it a little bit of a shove. You're going to drop your right knee down to the floor, top of the foot on the mat. We're going to scoop all the way up for our low lunge, lifting up, wonderful. Palms come together, down in front of the heart space, it's getting warmer. Take a deep breath in here and exhale. Good. Now, if you're feeling wobbly, you can bring your hands here, you can bring them down to the floor, but really squeeze that bottom underneath, shoulders are over your hips. Good. Take a deep breath in, stretch up, look up, hold it up. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. And again, nice deep breath in. And then exhale down in front of the heart space. Good. Take a deep breath in here. We're going to turn to the left. So keeping the elbows at shoulder height, I just twist round towards the left. Drawing my left elbow back, my right elbow forward, still pressing everything down, drawing everything in. Good. Nice long breath in here. And exhale. Let's inhale to the centre. Exhale and hold. Take both arms up and wide, and then gently fold forwards. Lovely. Plant the hands down. We're going to step back into a downward dog. So we tuck our toes, we lift up the knee, drawing that left leg back. Take a moment here, and exhale. So same on the other side. We lift our right leg up, we stretch up, heel up towards the ceiling, don't open in the hip. We're going to start to draw that knee underneath, bringing our weight forwards, planting the foot at the front of the mat. You're then going to drop your left knee down, top of the foot on the mat. Have a little check-in with that front ankle, with that front knee, lining it up, and then when you're ready, you press everything down, you draw everything in, you reach up, palms together, down in front of the heart space. Good. Inhale, stretch up, look up, hold it up. And exhale here. Good. One more breath in. Palms down in front of the heart space. Let's add a little twist to the other side. So draw your right elbow back, your left elbow forwards. Engaging that core, drawing everything towards the centre of the mat. We hold for one more breath. Good. Let's inhale towards the centre. Hold it nice and strong, take it up and wide. Exhale and gently fold forwards. Good. From here, we're going to tuck our toes. We're going to lift the back knee, stepping back into a downward dog.
Taking a nice long breath in and exhale. Good. Left leg lifts up, straight up towards the ceiling. Hold it here, keep that right heel down. We're going to start to step through to the front of the mat. This time we keep the right knee lifted. So from here, we're going to come into a warrior two. I want you to drop your right heel in towards the centre of the mat. I want you to lift your arms up and then open out to the side. Looking towards me and your fingers at the front, stretching into it. Now let's check in with that front leg. Knee over the ankle, let's squeeze that bottom in. You're going to find the strength here. How warm are we all? Do I need to turn the heating off for a bit? We know what happened a couple of weeks ago. Yeah? Yeah. At least we learn from our mistakes. Ta-da! Take it out. Now you know why I've got short sleeves on. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale. If you want some more strength in that front leg, you can lift up your heel, but lift it high. Good. Keep the knee level with the hips. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale. We're going to reverse our warrior. You bring that back hand down and turn your front arm over. Follow those fingers up. Look up past your elbow. Stretching all the way through. You can have your front heel lifted or lowered wherever it feels right for you. Good. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Good. Really reach up with those fingertips. It might feel tighter in the chest. One more breath. Good. Let's inhale. Come forward. Stretch the arms out. You're going to straighten your front leg. Lift your arms up. Palms come together and down in front of the heart space. Good. I'm going to turn my right toes out 45 degrees and turn my left toes in. So I've got my feet in a V shape now. We're going to come into a goddess. Press down into those feet. Arms are nice and strong, elbows high. On your next exhale, you start to lower your tailbone down towards the floor and really focus on opening those knees out towards the side. Don't collapse in that belly. I want your chest, your shoulders over your hips. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Good. Inhale, straighten, reach up. Exhale, back down into your goddess, holding it here. Good. Nice long breath in and exhale. Good. We're going to hold the goddess. We're going to take our arms up. You're going to bring your left hand down to your hip and then gently come into a side bend, reaching over with the right arm. Good. If at any point it's too much, you can straighten the legs. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale the other way. So just a little side bend, right arm comes down, left arm comes over. Good, long slow breath here. Inhale, both arms come up, palms come together, down in front of the heart space. Let's straighten, come up. Keep the legs straight, hands come down in front of the heart. Good. Back into our warrior two. So I turn out my left toes. I draw in my back toes, strengthen out with the arms and bend that left knee, coming towards me. Nice deep breath in and exhale. We're going to windmill down back into our downward dog. So I bring my left hand down, my right hand down, I turn on the back foot, stepping back with the left leg, and then just take a moment here. Take a long, slow breath in. And exhale. And again, nice long breath in and exhale. Okay, we're going to do that on the other side. So this time we lift our right leg up. Heel goes straight up, three-legged dog. Hold it here. Take a nice long breath in. And then we start to draw it forwards, planting it at the front of the mat. Good. Draw your left heel in towards the centre of the mat. Lifting up, we open out into our warrior two, looking towards your right fingertips and holding it here. Good, there's no rush. Find your position. Check in with your feet, check in with your arms, drop those shoulders down. If you want more strength in the front leg, you can lift up your heel, completely up to you. Good, the bottom is tucked in. Take a deep breath and exhale. We're going to reverse our warrior. We bring that back hand down. You're going to look all the way up towards your fingers as you reach back. Front knee stays bent, heel lifted or lowered. Your choice. And you're stretching back down that back leg. Good, nice long breath. And exhale. Good, let's hold for one more breath. Perfect. Let's come forwards, back into a nice strong warrior two as we stretch out. Drop those shoulders down. You're going to straighten your right leg, reach up, palms come together, and down in front of the heart space. So we turn our right toes in 45 degrees, we turn our back toes out. So you're in a nice little V shape here. If you find for some reason you want to go lower in your goddess, just take your legs a little, you'll look at me like, no, I'm good, thanks. Take your legs a little bit wider. So stack those shoulders over your hips, take a deep breath in, press into those feet and then lower that tailbone down towards the floor. Keep the arms up nice and active. Good, nice long breath. And exhale. Let's straighten and lift up, straight back into our goddess. Palms come down in front of the heart space as you bend the knees. Hold it here. Good, now you're drawing in that core, your shoulders are over your hips. Feel the strength here, opening out in those inner thighs. You're going to hold your goddess, take your arms up and wide. You're going to bring your right hand down to your hip, come into a little side bend, left arm goes over. Sorry, I'm the opposite way to everyone else, so don't copy me. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Lovely. Inhale, come up, both arms come up. Take your opposite arm down. Gently come into a side bend, holding your goddess. Good. Nice long breath. And exhale. Lovely. Let's inhale. Both arms come up. Palms come together. Down in front of the heart space. Inhale and straighten. Push up. Keep the legs straight. And gently bring the hands down. Good, back into our warrior two. So I turn in my back toes, I turn out my front toes, bending my knees, stretching the arms out, palms down towards the floor. Taking a nice long breath in here, and exhale. Lovely, let's windmill down into our downward dog, turning on the back foot, stepping the right leg back, and take a moment here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knees come down, top of the feet come down. I'll give you a little break for a second. Sit back in a child's pose. You're all doing amazingly. I realise it is a bit hot again. Good, take a nice long breath in here. And exhale. Nice. I want you to slide your hands forwards. We're going to come back up into a downward dog. We're going to do a little bit of strength work now. If at any point anything doesn't feel right or if it's too much on the wrist, you can come into a little child's pose. You can take a rest. We lift our tailbone, we lift our knees, we gently come all the way up. Lengthening through the spine, lowering the head down between the elbows. Now take a moment here, draw in through that core, relax those shoulders down. Good, we're going to come forward to a little plank. So as we roll through the feet, we end up with our shoulders over our wrists. Now, if you find your bottoms in the air when you come forward, just take your feet a little bit further back. You don't have to hold full plank. You can drop your knees down and place the top of the feet on the floor if you want. Find where it feels right for you, but draw up in that core, push back with those heels, take a deep breath in, and exhale. Inhale, push up into your downward dog, straight up, and exhale here. Good, forwards into your plank. Nice long breath in, and exhale. We're all going to drop our knees, top of the feet, and slowly lower down. Elbows staying close to the body as we gently come down to the floor. Good. Now you're going to bring your chin down to the mat. Your hands are going to come back next to your hips. You're going to roll your shoulders back and down. And we're going to come into a locust. Now, anyone with any back problems, take great care here. It does not have to be a big movement. We are first of all just going to gently lift up our arms, keeping our legs planted down on the floor, pushing our pelvis down into the floor and squeezing our bum, squeezing our belly as we lift up and just pull the arms back, just the top half of the body. Engage the core. As I said, if this isn't comfortable, you've got any back problems, you can stay down. We hold for one more breath and then we exhale and gently lower. Now this time, just keep your chin down on the mat, engage the core, strengthen through the legs, push the pelvis down into the floor, squeeze your bottom, squeeze your belly, lift up the legs. So just from the hips, you pull away with the toes. It's not about how high we come, we're lengthening. One more breath in here, exhale and gently lower. Just bring your hands under your chin, give your hips a little rock side to side. Let everything rest off. We're going to do both ends at the same time. If you prefer to be more supported in this, you can bring your hands to the floor in front of you. So choose your position. So engage your core, push your pelvis down into the mat, press into the tops of the feet, squeeze your bum, squeeze your belly. I'm going to lift my feet, lift my arms and pull away at the same time. Try not to look at me, try and keep your gaze down. Think of your neck being the extension of your spine. Take a long, slow breath in and then exhale and gently lower. Lovely. Bring your hands in line with your chest. We're going to tuck our toes and gently push up into an active child's pose. So we come onto our knees, keep our toes tucked and push your bottom back towards your heels. Gently lengthen out through the spine. Just ease off in that lower back. You can even have a little wiggle side to side if that feels nice. Lovely, let's come onto those hands, bring our weight forwards, we come back up into a downward dog. So we take the tailbone high, we allow our heels to lower down, head drop downs between the arms. Take a nice long breath in here, and exhale. Good, we come forwards into a plank. Now remember, we always have that option to come into a half plank. Find the length here. Now from our plank, we're going to come down into a forearm plank and then back up into a full plank. If you don't want to do that, you can just hold one or the other. So I lift up my left hand and I bring my elbow down to where my hand is with control. No thudding. And then the other side. And then from here, I lift up my hand, I push, I push.
Oh, God.
Let's try, I can see this is a popular one. We're going to try it one more time. I bring my elbow, my forearm down the other side with control. I bring my other hand up, other. Knees down, child's pose. Sorry about that.
We do hate me now. Sorry.
I think some of you hated me before, if I'm honest. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And again, one more breath in and exhale. Slide those hands forwards, come up into a little downward dog. We take the tailbone high. No more funny stuff, I promise. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Okay, bring your knees down to the mat. You're just going to come onto your bottom and we're going to do a little boat pose. We're going to do it seated today rather than on our backs. So just find a way to have your feet towards me, your sit bones grounded on the mat. Get those bum cheeks out the way. Some of us it's a bit more than others. Okay, so press down into those feet. Don't let your knees come out to the side. You know this. Very careful on the back. We want our belly to be doing the work here. If your belly starts to give up a little bit, your back will take over. We don't want that.
And you know that I always add things into these as well, so don't go too big on the first one. Take a deep breath in, fingertips on the thighs, roll those shoulders back. As you exhale, just lean back a little bit. So, I can feel my belly starting to kick in a little bit here. I'm not collapsing in the chest, I'm not arching. You can take your arms out. Let's start properly. Take a deep breath in. If this becomes too much, you can bring your hands back to your thighs. Good, nice long breath in. Exhale and smile. I mean, more of a grimace, but we'll go. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. So you will feel this down your hip flexors as well. You will feel it down the side of the leg. Plant the feet down. Don't let them fall out onto the edges. Good. Lengthen with that chest. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Gently hold onto your legs. Bring yourself forwards. Give it a little rock side to side. This is our base position. You can come back to that position at any point. Even if that doesn't feel comfortable, you can come back to this position at any point. Press down into those feet, roll those shoulders back, find your starting position. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly lean back into this. So get that biting point, that clutch point. Do not collapse down in the lower spine. Our neck again is an extension of our spine, so we don't want it dropped, we don't want it lifted. Just look forwards. Now, you can hold it here, you can keep your feet down, and this is all lovely. If you want, you can lift up your left leg, just halfway, so your calf is parallel to the floor. You hold for one more breath, and then you exhale and gently lower. Nothing else moves. You're going to lift up your right leg. Good. Nice deep breath in, engage in that core. Exhale and lower. Left leg comes up. Exhale and down. Right leg comes up. Exhale and down. Keep them both down. Take a breath in. If you want, you can lift up both legs. So, not compulsory again. Now, the trick to this one is if you pull the knees in a little bit more, you'll feel it more on the core. If you're going out really long, be very careful of those lower backs. Take a deep breath in, squeeze the legs together, keep that chest high, and exhale. We hold for one more breath, and then we exhale, gently come forwards, find a position that is comfortable for you. I mean, that isn't what yoga is supposed to do to you, if I'm honest.
It's not your fault anyway.
I give you easy options, you all do the hard ones. Okay. We're going to do one more step. Now remember, we all have this lovely option here. I even gave you this option. Honestly, there is no judgment here. I'll turn sideways to get better view. Press down, roll those shoulders back and down. Let's find our strength. It doesn't have to be a big movement. You can keep your feet down if you prefer, or you can start with your legs up. Don't go too low. Right, take a deep breath in and exhale. Inhale, tuck the knees in towards the chest. Exhale and lengthen. Inhale, knees in towards the chest. Exhale and lengthen. Good, work with your breath. Now remember, no feeling this on the lower back. You can make it smaller, you can have your feet down. Breathe. Exhale. Smile, it makes it easier. Exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Yay! Roll forward. Give it a little rock side to side. Well done. It is not that time yet.
I think one swing was to work on it and one small not your problem.
So it's not quite late time yet, don't get too excited. Lucy, you're yawning. So, we're going to do a little restorative pose to finish. It's nice, I promise. It's not horrible, genuinely, it's nice, I promise. You'll look at that. Make a little sausage out of your blanket.
Oh, great.
Already, and here's one I prepared earlier. Oh, sorry. There you go, you can have half sausage.
What, long sausage or thin sausage?
That way sausage or that way sausage?
Just sort of like that. No one's ever asked me that question before. It's not a chipolata. I record these. I could even watch them. Okay, so we're going to do a nice little restorative pose. You might have done this before, I'm just going to show you. Think about having this sort of across where your bra strap is. So I'm going to place it on the mat, and then I'm going to lie down. It might take a little bit of wiggling. And I'm going to have this sort of where my bra strap is, and then I'm going to let my head come down to the mat, and my arms come out to the side. So your sausage is coming out kind of under your arms, and your arms are wide. Start with your feet flat on the floor and your knees bent. Okay, now, so you can feel an opening in the chest here. If this feels uncomfortable for anyone, do let me know, move the sausage, or just take it out completely. Or just, oh, because it's a bit loose.
My sausage is too fat.
See, my question was very valid. You laugh at me.
I was in the blanket.
So, I want you to allow those shoulders to rest back towards the floor. Allow your head to rest back. Feel that opening in the chest. We spend so much of our time bent over in front of computers, phones, desks. We're opening out in the chest. Now, if you're comfortable and you don't feel any twinging around your lower back, you can stretch your legs out. If that isn't comfortable, you can keep your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel yourself start to relax. Feel your chest start to open. As I said, if this isn't comfortable for you, remove your sausage. If I do this more regularly, I'm going to rethink the word. So, one of us is already there. So, again, you can hold this position. You can have your knees bent, your feet flat on the floor. Or if you want, you can come into a reclined bound angle. So you can place the bottom of your feet together and you can open your knees, let your knees open out to the side.
Oh.
Completely up to you. I personally find this super comfortable, but if you don't, you have options.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's good. So, find where it feels right for you. Close your eyes and give into it. So, allow those shoulders to fall back, head resting gently on the mat. Allow those arms to just fall onto the floor, palms upwards, a little bit of a gap under your arm. You can feel the opening in the chest. You can feel the opening in the hips. And then take a deep breath in, expand the belly, draw that breath all the way up into the chest. And then as you exhale, release down and soften. Now just come into your natural breath here. Gently feel yourself just giving in to the relaxation. We're going to hold it here for another couple of breaths. So no matter how relaxed you feel in this position, see if your body will relax just that little bit more. If
If at any point you become uncomfortable, you can move. Good, we hold for one more breath. You're going to slowly just roll to the side, remove the blanket, and then just come back into lying on your back, just flat, just for a moment. Just move the blanket to the side. And just notice how your body feels. Notice how your breath feels. Notice how your mind feels. We are going to start to come into our Shavasana, so you can cover yourself with your blanket. If you need any socks or anything, just slowly get them down. It is very warm and I have just put the heating back on. And remember, when you come into your Shavasana, in theory, it's corpse pose, lying on your back. That isn't comfortable for everyone. So again, you do have that option to have your knees bent, your feet flat on the floor. If you do choose that option, have your feet a little bit wider than your hips and just let your knees rest together. So you're not having to hold on to anything in the body. You can allow your body to rest down. And find a position that is comfortable for you. You can even lie on your side if that's more comfortable. And then once you've found a position that's comfortable, I want you to start to settle into the stillness. And as you begin to settle into the stillness, we're just breathing our natural breath. So you're not doing anything, your body's breathing for you. You're allowing your crown of your head all the way down your face to relax. Your jaw is relaxed, your shoulders, your spine. And you're coming to a position of stillness. Knowing that if at any point you do become uncomfortable, you can move, but you don't need to at the moment. And with our eyes closed and our body resting, we're going to just gently bring our awareness just onto our breath, just our natural breath, our body breathing for us, just noticing the breath coming in through both of your nostrils, noticing it flow out. And know that in this moment there is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to think about. And you can just enjoy the stillness, settle into the stillness. Imagine a serenity coming over you, serene, like a flat lake. And if thoughts do start to pop into your mind, just gently sweep them aside. I'm going to guide you through a rotation of consciousness where I will just name different parts of your body. And as I name them, you don't need to do anything except naturally sweep your awareness from body part to body part. You don't need to move, you don't need to think anything. And we'll start on the right side of the body, on your right hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, right wrist, right elbow, right shoulder, right side of the ribs, right side of the waist, right hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Awaken away, you sweep your awareness up to the left side of your body and your left hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, left wrist, left elbow, left shoulder, left side of the ribs, left side of the waist, left hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Sweep all of your awareness up to the crown of your head. Come down over the forehead to your right eyebrow, left eyebrow, right eye, left eye, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, chin, throat, your heart centre, right side of the chest, your heart centre, left side of the chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, the whole of your pelvis. Sweep your awareness to the back of your body, to the back of your head resting on the floor, down to your right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right buttock, left buttock, right calf, left calf, right heel, left heel. Bring your awareness to the whole right side of your body, the whole left side of your body, the whole front of your body, the whole back of your body. Bring your awareness to your whole body together. Feel your whole body breathing. And bring your awareness just up to follow your breath coming in and out through your nostrils, like two streams. Follow the air in through both of your nostrils, and then it meets at the point between your eyebrows, at your third eye. So follow the breath in, it comes in through both of your nostrils, and it meets at the top of the nose, at the point between your eyebrows. You're going to gently count your breath. As you inhale, you follow the breath in through both of your nostrils. It meets at the point between your eyebrows. That's 1. As you exhale slowly, that's 2. And so on and so on, up to 26. Just gently following your breath, bearing witness as you count. All of your awareness just on your breath. Following the breath coming into your body and the breath flowing out. It doesn't matter if you lose count, just start again. You're going to let go of your count. Doesn't matter what number you got to, whether you finished or halfway through, just let go of your count and bring your awareness to the whole of your body lying on the floor. Feel the weight of your body lying on the floor. All of the points of your body in contact with the floor. And feel the heaviness as you let go into the surface beneath you. You can feel the heaviness of your body as you completely let go of all tension. I want you to picture your body lying on the floor as if you were looking at it from above. The shape of your body, your clothes, your position, where you are in the room, maybe even anything that you remember that is nearby. Just gently picture this in your mind. And as we start to become more aware of our physical body, you're going to gently just start to make some small movements. I want you to touch your thumb and your index finger together and make little circles. Your thumb and your middle finger. Your thumb and your ring finger. Your thumb and your little finger. Make some little circles just in your wrist, and as you're starting to make these small movements, you can feel your body starting to wake up, you can feel your energy start to wake up. And then I want you to listen to your body and just see what it needs as you start to make some other small movements, maybe in your feet, your toes. And then listen to what your body needs. It might want to just curl into a little ball. It might want to do a big stretch. It might want to just lie and enjoy the stillness for a little bit longer. And whenever you feel ready, you're going to slowly roll yourself onto your right side, keeping your eyes closed and just taking a moment here. Again, checking in with your body, your breath, your mind. You're going to slowly push yourself up to a seated position, however you want to sit, just raising the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Keeping your eyes closed, you're going to bring your hands into prayer position and gently just touch your thumbs just in the centre of your heart space. Just connect. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, connecting back with your breath. You're going to bring your thumbs up to your third eye. Just touch them there. Take a deep breath in. Connecting again with your mind. And exhale out. You're going to inhale and take your arms up, open your eyes, stretch up, and then exhale and bring the hands down. And again, deep breath in. Let's lift up that energy, wake ourselves up. Exhale and relax. You're done, my lovelies.
I always get the urge when you say, what does your body want? I want to shout another hour, please.
You want more planks?
No. That lovely sleeping stuff.